performance like that, which is one of the least productive and successful you've ever experienced?
Disappointment. You know, we didn't get it done, and really at every spot we didn't get it done. So very disappointed. And obviously, as coaches, we're disappointed. Our players are the most disappointed people there are. And, we didn't get it done, and that's not good.
They kind of try to take the deep ball away from you, play over the top of it, make you throw underneath.
Yeah, I mean, they had a good plan, but it wasn't. Jeremy does a great job there. He's one of the best in the business. But at the end of the day, they just, they kicked our tail, and that's just the reality of it. There's no really way to sugarcoat it or be effective about it. We didn't get it done, and they beat us.
Did something change? You look obviously very sharp on your first possession. Did they change what they did, or did something change?
Not really. Obviously, the first drive was a good drive, 10-play drive. We had 3 good third-down conversions in the drive and finished it with a nice long run. So at that point, you'd like to think we were going to play pretty well. And, we didn't get hardly any explosive plays. And so that made it hard to ever get any tempo or rhythm going. So you always felt like we were fighting for everything we could get because we just didn't get any explosive plays. They did a good job of limiting that. And the ones we did get, we hurt ourselves, and they came back with holding penalties. So, that was a big negative. And then, when we had our opportunities, we didn't make the most of it. We had some, we go into halftime down 17-7, come back out and have a pretty good idea of what they're doing, obviously. And, we dropped the first 2 balls. There would have been big explosive plays. And then Nick scrambles for a big first down. It comes back from holding penalty, and it's just kind of how it went.
I guess when you were having some of those kind of offensive line issues, this late in the season, how do you kind of correct some of that at this point?
Well, I'd like to think we still lead the league in rushing, and we've been running the ball pretty well. Last night, they just whipped us. We didn't get it done. And so, obviously we got to get that fixed this week.
Are any positions open right now?
I mean, positions are always open. You're always going to play the best guy. And there's a fine line between people wanting them to be comfortable as starters and then, they get too comfortable. But, we're 10 games into the season. We know who we have. We know what our options are. And it's just going to be a matter of us as players and coaches manning up and performing better this week. And that's what, we all aim to do.
At left tackle in particular, Sean has struggled against Preston Smith, against Myles Garrett, and last night 2 of those holding calls. Can you say right now that he'll be starting this week and in the future?
Well, what I can say is that Sean did not play very well last night, and he knows that, especially in the pass protection. And no one cares more about that than Sean. He feels as badly about that as anybody. He got beat a couple times and held, and it brought back some big plays. But we still got a lot of confidence in Sean and his upside and his ability. But the last 2 weeks, he struggled a bit in pass protection, and that's obviously going to be something he works hard on.
Who specifically do you look to on the offense to lead the team in times like this?
Well, I think you look at your seniors and your pivotal positions. You look at Nick at quarterback, Reese at center. Those are the first 2 that come to mind. Someone like a Cameron Artis-Payne's not going to say a lot, but I thought his play spoke fine. He played hard, played well. A guy like CJ is a senior. You look to all your older guys, your guys that have been there, even some of our juniors that have been there. But it's just as a collective whole, as a group, those guys gotta bounce back. We haven't had a game like this, where we just got beat soundly, and it happened at a really obviously bad time. And so you're gonna learn a lot about our guys, learn about us. When adversity strikes and you don't play well, it's not easy to pick yourself up and get better. And but that's what I fully believe our guys will do.
Rhett,